That was epic, guys. That was epic. Do I have to restart the chat? Yeah, let's refresh the chat. Welcome back, everybody. After that, very exciting Essence opening. That was awesome, guys. Now watch, not watch me proceed to use the original Mercenary skin after that. Hi again, Bikey. Welcome to the stream, Genesis. Cause yeah, that was great. That was great. We got the Gooch stuff. That is all that matters. Oh hey, look, Lena's online. I wonder why. Ah, Taki's matched up. What about Bin? I don't even know if the search function works. I don't really have anyone, guys. I kind of came into this unprepared. QC? Oh wait, no. Someone bought QC's account. Yeah, never mind. Well, it looks like we're soloing. That was not your account, Psyche. We weren't clickbait. What are you guys talking about? The skin's right here. Oh shoot. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. We're just gonna hop on Survivor Ring. Don't ask why there's 9 spheres suddenly over there. That was awesome, guys. Now watch me as I proceed to suspiciously only use the original Mercenary skin. We knew that wasn't your account, but that's okay. How did you know? You couldn't have known. It's official, guys. I'm not clean anymore. I'm a dirty gemmer. I don't even know why I said gemmer. There's no gems in this game. I'm a dirty echoer. I spend echoes. I'm awful. I don't know what to do with my money. I have so much of it that I just spend it on echoes. Show us the echoes? No, I'm not. The 9k mechos are magically gone. What are you talking about? I used the rest to get the Soul Weaver skin. Your frag, Seiki? That's because I spent them. You could tell by the amount of fragments and light bulbs. What are you talking about? I had to spend them as well to get the, what's it called? The skin. Stop calling us out, Seiki. Show us your skins. Never! Never. Okay, I'll be honest here. Yes, I used Lena's account. And yes, Lena did give me permission. I didn't just go ahead and buy 21,000 echoes on her account. She bought it herself and told me, hey, Psyche, want to do a clickbait stream where... She didn't say that, but essentially, in other words, Essence videos get a lot of views, you know? So may as well. Dude, here's the thing about Essence openings. Everyone loves to watch them and just suffer. They're like, this could have been me. I could have gotten the S skin. I could have gotten the A skin. And they're just suffering over there because they're watching this dirty person using hundreds, thousands of echoes to get S skins. It is so dirty, and it makes people feel so bad, yet everyone watches it. It was so dirty. I'm a leave stream, I don't support clickbait. Victor, no! No, Victor! So it wasn't your account, I am so dense. No, it wasn't my account, but I can open 9 essences right now. Forward Shamer over here thinking I actually... Is that your full name? I can't actually see the full name because I'm looking through OBS. Oh, what was the full name? Forward Shame. Forward Shame actually thought I went clinically insane and just used all my money on essences. I mean, we didn't, but I'm not saying we can't. It's not that it's not possible. We could still get it. Like, not that we are. I'm disliking the stream right now. Yeah, if you can't gamble, then watch someone else do it. Everyone loves anything with gambling. Even if it's not you actually gambling. Just to see the outcome. Alright. I don't think we're gonna get anything, not even an A-skin, most likely. Because why would we get an A-skin? Genesis, actually dislike the stream. Shame on you, Genesis. That would be actually crazy if we got like the mercenary skin on these lonely 10 poles. Yeah, never mind. Psyche's Lena's son at this point. It was for the clickbait. It was for the sussy clickbait. Never trust Psyche when it opens Essence. It was the sequel to my first ever video opening 29 round thingies or whatever I call them. Unsubscribe. That's a yikes. Get this. Immediately after I stopped that stream, I didn't even get a chance to look at the skin. I didn't even give myself a chance to look at the skin. I'm just like, I'm out. I'm doing the ring session. I didn't even look at the skin. The dislike party. It is mad. Should we change the title? Solo Survivor Ring Session? I don't know if it's top anymore once it's solo, because at this point, anything goes in the air. Psyche for 69 likes. Will you change your... I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that. I'm ignoring that. I should have never opened my mouth. I don't know what you guys are on about, but I am ignoring that immediately. You heavily reminded me of my brother. It's crazy. When I open those spheres, or like how I'm clinically insane buying all those echoes, because where's Man in Red? What are you talking about? I love original skin. Man in Red is too lame. They should have made him an assassin, then I would consider wearing him. Like, make him a black hooded assassin, that would be cool. It was clickbait. Congrats on almost 9K unsubscribing. Who's... Oh, I was at 9K and someone unsubscribed and now I'm at 8K again. Okay, that's interesting. That's cool. Imagine Psyche actually using Money Identity 5. How many people believe that? That I actually used the echoes on my account? Why would it be my account? I would never... If I went 3 years playing this game without using money, what makes you guys think I'm gonna fall for a mercenary skin? I don't even like mercenary. I hate mercenary. Back then when I used to always play mercenary, I don't always play mercenary anymore because now a lot of my duos play mercenary for me. You know, Miki plays mercenary half the time. America usually plays mercenary. I never played... Okay. I tried to tap on the yellow pad and nothing happened. Whoopsies, my mistake. It's okay, guys. It's okay. We don't talk about that. How my thumb pressed the elbow pad button and I literally missed. I literally just tapped above the button. Well, hopefully we'll find someone. Is that Cypher shaking? Okay, someone's saying follow me over here. that shouldn't have happened. That wasn't even a jump scare. I had like so much time to just elbow pad away. I'm just over here like, hello, elbow pad, are you there? Nope, not there. Okay, we'll just take a hit. Congrats on the 7K, Seki. 7K what? Subscribers we're dropping? We're dropping subs like crazy. Oh, someone's working on my cipher. That was fast. That cipher was shaking, that's how I know. Who is working on it though? That's really strange. I feel like everyone should have had their own cipher by now. I guess maybe Seer got chased away from his cipher, possibly. Everyone, let's get him to 6K. Honestly, I shouldn't have taken that hit there, but so be it. I don't know if we're gonna tie now because of that. We actually might very likely just tie because of that. So I literally missed the elbow pad button. Oh, I forgot to. I always forget to change my settings. I did this one time for a thumbnail, and then I forgot to change the button sizes. Okay, hopefully that's so. For those who don't know, I don't actually keep it at default size. I actually increase the button size. Maybe that's why I missed the elbow pad. Oh, okay. For some reason, those two things don't go in my head together. Seki, what's your Roblox username? My Roblox username is Vlocker. I made it before Psyche, which is why... otherwise, Psyche would be a cooler name, but... my name is Vlocker. Like locker? Just like the word locker, except instead of an E, there's an A, and I have a V in front of the locker part. But yeah, I typically stay away from names with numbers in them. That underline, I don't know what it's called. Anything with numbers, underlines, random characters from different languages, just to make it seem like I have a name in English. It just doesn't fit. Psyche sounds like Psyche? I would assume it sounds like Psyche. That sort of should sound like. Vlocker. No, Vlocker. Vlocker, okay. I just remind myself of, like, me speaking in Polish when I say vid. No one pronounces the W like that. Wait. Sorry. Oopsie, V, I meant V. Okay, now I'm confusing languages. This is bad. Let's just resort back to English. Act like that didn't happen. I know my alphabet, guys, I swear. If the forward takes a hit right here, that's perfectly okay. The ciphers are popped. Also, we are definitely ignoring that owl from 2 minutes ago. I'm not talking about the owl. I think we all know that was a mistake, clearly. Here's the good news. Forward has only been on chair. Yeah, Flocker, exactly. Marvelous. With a, just like locker. No, it's an, yeah, okay, you got it. Locker. Marvelous spelled it correctly. That's how you do it. If he leaves that chair, we're just instantly gonna rescue, but... Okay, looks like the hunter did leave. I really hope the mechanic doesn't die. I don't think she should. I heard an umbrella, but that doesn't necessarily mean he teleported away. He could have just held the umbrella, and, okay, we're gonna use an elbow pad, because we're not... Seriously? She only pinged one time, and then I didn't know if she was still going for it. Okay, well that's fine, I guess. We still have 2 elbow pads. Locker ya boy, Mustard, Psyche, Stinky, Miyagi. Lancer is like making a whole collection of names at this point. I actually don't like Stinky. I'm gonna be honest here. I don't like Stinky. I don't know why the community voted on Stinky. I almost hit into him. Okay, well, Mechanica's dungeon, so we out. I much rather, now that I think about it, I much rather prefer Bikey as my alt account username. Just because Stinky seems like it has no connection with Psyche in the first place, plus Bikey is pretty cool. Although, let's be honest, someone probably stole it at this point. I don't think anyone would actually name themselves Bikey. Maybe someone did name themselves Bikey. I'm curious. Also, we won. That was a really good Kai from the mechanic. Did someone name themselves Bikey yet? No one named themselves Bikey. I guess I could change my alt account name to Bikey, but now that you guys are watching the stream, you'll probably steal it for no reason. What about Susky? Sus is a meme, and all memes eventually die. It just doesn't really make sense to call myself Susky. But it sounds cool. I'll give it that. Locker, the best IDV flyer. You guys are getting it wrong. It's Vlocker. Vlocker with a V. Watch me steal it. Psyche is a man. I wouldn't say man. I definitely wouldn't say man. We are very close. We are very far from that. Man, people are no-lifing Identity 5 these days. Oh, 10,700 points. Seriously? Bossy, you're wild, bro. How did you even get to Flocker, sir? I don't even know. The way I come up with my names is, it's either Mikey. Look, before the Roblox name, I always name myself Mikey in every game. But guess what? Mikey's taken in Roblox, so I have to sit there coming up with different versions of, like, words in the English language, and then adding one letter to it to make it sound unique. Hence, Psyche. Mikey was taken, so add an S instead of an M, and you got yourself an original name. That's the trick! That's the trick to getting a good name, instead of adding numbers or X's or whatever that underline thing is that the third lucky guy has. You take a word and you replace one of the letters, or you add a letter to it. And maybe change another letter if you want. Hence, locker into Flocker. I don't even know where I come up with this stuff, it just comes in my head. I accidentally allowed post-match instead of asking the question I wanted to cry. Cry? Aww. I don't know if that person's talking to me. If you're Mikey, does that make Miki Draken? Who's Draken? Let's get more dislikes than likes to show love for our favorite streamer, Locker. Oh my gosh, Quinn. Quinn, stop doing that. Oh, I didn't say hello to Surge. Let's see. Hi, Serge, if you're watching the stream. I don't know if he watches the streams. Honestly, I don't think anyone I match with in rank watches the stream. Or even knows I have a channel. No one says hi or anything, so I just assume they don't know me. Or maybe they don't like me. It's a photographer. Let's go in this locker. Please get inside in time! It's kind of a risky doing that. But now we can't get hit with a sword. Now he has to actually pick us up from the locker. That's good for 2 reasons. Which I'll explain in a brief moment. Oh, this is really nice. I love to do this. It just fits so well. You drop that pallet, go through the camera world. Okay, he found me in the locker. That's fine. The point of it is just so he can't swing at me once and then just have me at half health the rest of the game. The other benefit hiding in a locker has against Photographer is that if they're already carrying someone in balloons, they can't even damage you. They have to literally drop their person and then pick you up, which wastes a lot of time. Normally, photographers prefer to try to find someone just standing around and then hit them in balloons while they're carrying someone else. The locker really disrupts that. Unfortunately, every time I do the locker strat, the photographer always finds me first. It happens every time. Unfortunately, I still haven't had a time where, like, they passed through the camera world and I was in the locker. Maybe it has happened, though. Maybe it's happened, I just didn't know about it. Because as a survivor, I wouldn't know when they're passing through the camera world next to me. Although, technically, I would, because you would normally decode in the camera world to avoid getting jump scared early game. I always worry that one of these days, one of these photographers are going to be smart. They're going to trigger tinnitus from like 36 meters away, and then they'll go back through a real world, and then like jump scare you in the fake world. I'm like, if I was a photographer, I would do that because that's what every survivor does. You got to think like the survivor, but I haven't seen a photographer do that in my whole 3 years of playing, which is kind of sad. Unfortunately, now I think I gave you guys a very evil strategy to do the next time you play photographer. Okay, let me explain. Tinnitus triggers from 32 meters away. Sorry, not 32, 36 meters away. But did you know the heartbeat only triggers from 32 meters away? That means you as a photographer can just barely trigger tinnitus. And let's try to get a perfect rescue. I prefer to take no damage. That was not the elbow pad I wanted. But maybe we'll bait him. Yeah. That's unfortunate. The good news is photographer's swing is so slow that it's impossible to get terror shock against. If you get terror shock against photographer, you gotta... Either your ping is really, really messed up, or you gotta work on your reflexes. Psyche, what's your gender? I am a guy. Pretty simple stuff. Nothing unusual here. Pretty normal stuff, I would say. Oh, shoot. Now he's just gonna chair me in the camera world. The good news is this is wasting a lot of time. Unfortunately, I don't think it matters because I'm pretty sure Prisoner also died in the camera world, so what is it gonna do? I can't believe he actually found me. Do you guys know how unlucky that is? That it just so happened... Like, I wasn't even standing up. I was hiding, crouching down. That's really unlucky. Maybe... Okay, now that I think about it, he probably had an idea when I suddenly came around the corner on the fence, but you never know. Honestly, for all he knew, I could have came behind the rock if he didn't see me on the screen soon enough, which I don't think he did. That was perfect reflexes? Thank you. That's usually how it goes with Photographer. Photographer, Blood Queen. Geisha is a little bit more sketchy, but... Geisha makes me a little bit more nervous risking against her, but... she still has a pretty slow swing. For the most part. The reason I say that is because her swing is not as obvious as other hunters, but it is still pretty slow. Which is the point I'm trying to make. You just gotta be a little bit more careful. Geisha. Photo is up. Okay, I didn't get a chance to hide, unfortunately. This match is so interesting, low, a lot of self-healing. This is how your average photographer games goes. It's not even fun. This is not even fun to play. I don't get why people play photographer from a rank perspective. From a rank perspective, you only have 2 hours to play the rank session. Shouldn't you want to play efficient hunters that can close out games in 6 or 7 minutes, like Sculptor? You know, even if you don't play meta, stuff like like Ripper, Lizard, Soul Weaver, they're chase hunters. you can at least close out the games pretty quickly most of the time. But when you play stuff like Photographer or Dream Witch or Mad Eyes, it slows down the game so much that by the time you finish one match, you could have gotten 2 matches in. And as a survivor, I don't get to choose what hunter the hunter goes, so I kind of just have to deal with whatever they pick. But yeah, it's kind of sad. Otherwise, we would be getting more matches in per ranked session, but there's no way we can like this. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Unfortunately, Female Dancer was the closest person to the Photographer when he used the card trick. For those that don't know, as Photographer, you can tap your card trick after you get full presence, and then you can find the closest survivor. So we're probably gonna lose this game now, because honestly, Photographer's a lot of luck. We didn't necessarily get that unlucky. I know I see the teleport. I'm gonna go rescue. I'm not gonna be able to do it before half anyway, so I'm not in a huge rush. He's back in 9K. Classic Psyche Ram. I wouldn't say. Oh, I actually could have made that. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, that was my mistake. I don't know if it's gonna make a difference. It's probably gonna make a huge difference now. If I'm gonna be honest, half and after half is a huge difference in this game. And we absolutely need to heal this Dancer. I'm pretty sure she's just walking away from the chair because we don't want to get like found in the open. So I would say a smart decision making. Yeah, all the way in the corner. This is fine. I actually could have made that before half, and I just honestly we're kind of dude. We're just wasting time placing a third music box at this point. Card trick incoming. A card trick only lasts for 15 seconds. If he wanted to card trick, he would have already done so. Batter is doing a good Kai. Nice job to Batter. Well, actually, maybe I should get healed. Yeah, I definitely should get healed. I'm a little bit scared he's gonna activate the camera now, and then he's gonna find our Cypher, and then he's gonna hit us both, and then we're gonna lose this game. Because, oh no! See what I mean? This is so stupid. How am I supposed to know when he's gonna activate the camera? Maybe we should have stayed behind that corner now that I think about it still. Well, we could still heal my... Okay, now the problem is I have to heal myself in the camera world. I don't know if this is fine or not. I don't know why Dancer's helping. Hi, Dancer. What's her name? Oh, her name is the one with all the underlines. Okay. Kind of weird, but okay. Oh, we are actually in a really... Oh, well, I don't want to jinx myself because he still could find both of us. Shoot. Shoot. Okay, just in case he goes in that direction, I need to be the distraction so I can lure him away from there. But looks like he's not going for it. Okay, so anyway, I want to give that Cypher to the Female Dancer because I'm almost certain that Photographer is gonna prevent that Cypher from being decoded. Anyway, we have this one, so what good is it to decode that one? Somehow we are in a tying position. Somehow. I don't know how. I'm getting a huge heartbeat. I'm very scared because I'm afraid the hunter is next to this window. I was right. That's usually what happens. Usually they come out from one of the door entrances, but that's a yikes. Alright. The Photographer's gonna have a very quick pallet breaking, so we have to be very fast on our feet. Hunter changed target though. It's almost like, oh no. Did he see the Dancer? That would be kind of unlucky. I don't know if he saw them. He probably saw the Dancer, and that's why he randomly switched directions. Man, Mercenary's breathing. Why does Mercenary have to get such obnoxious breathing after, like, when he's just walking? I'm pretty sure it was a new thing that came with the voice change. Honestly, dude, every time I knock down a lucky guy as Hunter and I carry them around in balloons, I miss the old Mercenary. Because every time I think of lucky guy, I think I'm carrying a Mercenary. Because Mercenary used to have that exact same voice. Oh no. Well, we kind of need Batter to protect her at this point. Yes. Thank you, Surge. You're awesome. We don't have to commit any more batting balls into that. We could just let her get hit, then we pop. As long as nothing unlucky happens, like someone gets hit through a pallet, then we should be fine. And even then, that's not really a lucky thing. That's more of like a a skill thing. I just say it because you guys know people make mistakes, and it honestly at that point it depends if you got lucky, if you got if your teammate knew how to not get hit through the pallet. Okay, she's doing a fine job, and I don't think he has attention, so we could potentially body block. I don't know if she will survive though. Does he have blink? Hopefully not. If this hunter goes after me, y'all know what's gonna happen as soon as this hunter goes after me. We're just gonna elbow pad to the other gate as soon as I get a good opportunity. The gate's not open, guys. Kind of a premature dance. A little bit premature. He's doing the card trick back. When you play Photographer, you kind of have to play Photographer to know exactly how far the card trick pushes you back. That's a very, very interesting teleport. That's a very interesting teleport. I don't know about that. Dude, if I just rescue this dancer before half, we'd actually have a chance of rescuing. Wait, why is he... Okay, that's fine. I can't take any more hits, though. That's it. I'm really confused. What's going on? Okay. Okay, we won. We won. Who was that? Nelk! Nelk, stop playing games with us! Nelk, what was that? A teleport. I think I'm mentally and physically ill. Don't say that, random. Why did he break that pellet? I don't know. The question is, why did he break the music box, too? Or she? I don't know who Nelk is. I'm just gonna say they. We are resorting to they. It's like you say hi to him? Oh, yes. You're right. I always forget to do that. I know. Thank God for Mercenary's help. Yeah. I mean, did we really need it? I could have been any survivor there and I would have lived. I don't remember if he broke a pallet or not. Oh, sorry, I said he again. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't help myself. When I say whatever gender the hunter is, not what player the person is. Not based off the player. I say based off the hunter all the time. Fun fact: I always say broken wheel is a she. Guys, I can't help myself. The laughing sounds like a bunch of old ladies. That's why I always call breaking wheel a she. It's supposed to be 3 brothers. It's supposed to be 3 brothers, like, as a hunter together, but it just sounds like a bunch of old ladies. We got this person again. The lucky guy. I have a question. What team comp helps Mind's Eye? That's a really difficult question, because Mind's Eye in herself really isn't that good. If you're gonna play Mind's Eye, you are gonna heavily need to rely on your teammates, so you're definitely gonna want a forward... You're definitely gonna want a seer. And if possible, you'd want a mechanic as well. Because what that mechanic is gonna do is this way, whichever decoder the hunter chases, there will always be a second decoder doing the ciphers. Think of it as like a distraction for you as a Mind's Eye. Mechanic has a much easier life decoding because when she's on chair, she can actually do something. She's not as useless as Mind Eye. In fact, she's the opposite of useless. She's totally broken how she can still decode on chair. The whole point of chairing people in this game is to prevent them from decoding. And then by chairing people, you're also forcing the rescuer to come over and do the rescue so that they cannot decode as well. It just defeats the purpose because then you still have 3 people decoding, which means 3 ciphers can still get popped, which means the next time someone is going to go rescue, there's 2 ciphers remaining in the game could potentially still be a loss for the hunter. Even if you knock down the mechanic at like 60%, what if the mechanic finds the rescuer cipher and finishes the rest of it? That's the type of awful stuff that sucks, but... Mercenary, forward, it really depends what your team comp mains. You definitely want a seer, though, as Mind's Eye. Otherwise, you know, at the end of the day, Mind's Eye really isn't that good. I really hope that was a blink. If that was a basic hit right after a regular hit, that means we didn't even bait out a blink. which means that the best thing to do right now is to actually not even go rescue. Why should we not go rescue in this situation? Usually I would go rescue against Blood Queen, but this is sort of what I've been thinking about. Recently, I've been thinking about Hunter traits. For example, let's say the Hunter has Blink. The Hunter wants to prefer to get Blink value from Blink as soon as possible before they chair someone, because that way, if they chair someone, what if the survivor will be like, oh, we don't want to give value for Blink, so let's just not rescue at all, and then the Blood Queen is stuck with this useless trait for the next 60 seconds. That's sort of the mindset that we're going for here, is that wasn't for rescue. Are we even gonna get a rescue? Yes, we will. That's sort of like the mindset we're going here for. I didn't even know Psychologist actually had health over there, so... From a Mercenary's perspective, Mercenary shouldn't even rescue in that situation, Prospector should. I'm pretty sure... Okay, I actually don't remember if I heard the blink or not, but... In this situation... What did I just say? In this situation, we do want to go for the rescue, because we do have more Cypher progress done. Psychologist is alive. I have Tide Turner. Prospector, I would preferably want to rescue before half. Maybe let's make her hit at the chair. Oh, that was really close. That was almost broke her ankles. That was really close. Let's see if she blinks right here. If she blinks, that would suck, because then I'm gonna pay the price for that blink. Oh, okay, that was a strange magnet. I guess he did that just in case the Hunter blinks, even though the Hunter will most likely choose me if they were to blink. Impact, 50%. I don't even think Impact is worth it, guys, on your Hunter builds. If you're Breaky Wheel or Mad Eyes, or Percy, consider using Impact, because those Hunters will typically leave survivors on the ground for a long time. I'm really slow on my reflexes today. That was really slow. Well, not the slowest. If that was really slow, I would have straight up just gotten hit, to be honest. Oh, yeah. There's the blink. Well, here's the good news, guys. We wasted like 3 minutes for the Hunter not to be able to get blink at all. Let me go back to what I was talking about traits earlier. Here's the thing about Hunter traits in this game. You preferably want to use your traits as early as possible in the game on Kite so that it comes back faster for the next time you're chasing someone. You want to get as many blinks in a game in total, basically, because you want to get as much value from a trait. But the thing is, if you manage to knock someone down without a blink, that means when the rescuer goes to rescue, it's kind of redundant, because then the person off a chair won't even get a chance to rebound. They'll just immediately get blinked on. So in that kind of situation, it would be really nice to just delay the rescue and just prevent the Hunter from charging up their next blink. It's kind of complicated. Basically, it's like by not rescuing, we are completely not allowing this blocking to give value out of blink as soon as possible. I wouldn't recommend using that mindset all the time, especially when it depends on the trait. Like, for example, if it's Peepers, let's be real here. No, I have to go for the rescue now. Prospector, you gotta leave. You gotta leave. You gotta leave, dude. Because I already got hit. That was kind of a strategic hit. I saved my elbow pack because I'm pretty sure my other teammates would lift, but it looks like they won't. This looks like a quick match, I'm not gonna lie. This looks like a quick match right now. Like, what is even going on? Psychologist is sending hell. Prospector went down. I'm just sitting in the corner with Patient. Hopefully the Hunter doesn't go after Patient. This is looking pretty bad. I mean, it could be worse. That was actually a smart heal from the Psychologist. That was actually really a smart heal. That was good. Alright, Hunter's going after me. She's definitely gonna mirror on me. No, she's not. Okay. I think... Did she miss her mirror? Let's see here. Okay, we'll tell someone else to decode another Cypher machine. Preferably someone who's dead on chair. We want to decode a different Cypher machine, while the people who are not dead on chair focus on the Cypher. Oh, that's actually really good for us, because now she can't blink anybody. Seriously? What the heck? Dude. That was the freest hit I've seen in my life. Let's preferably try to walk to the side. Just so she can't hit my mirror image. Yeah, so Psychologist is starting on the Cypher. I used my last elbow pad there. I'm very happy I held on to my elbow pad. Actually. Because in that situation, we got value from getting hit, right? We didn't get hit for no reason. This is sort of the thing with Mercenary nowadays. With such a limited amount of elbow pads, you gotta really choose wisely when you want to use your elbow pads. You know, you want to make sure that if you're gonna use an elbow pad, you question yourself first, would getting hit do the same thing? You know, am I gonna go down? Do we necessarily need the Mercenary to stay alive? Or would it be better to save the elbow pad for the next time a mirror happens? In that scenario, I would say it was worth holding the elbow pad. Because as a result, we are able to survive, and we don't have anyone on chair now, which is really nuts. Otherwise, I would have been on chair, Hunter would have knocked me down. Right now here, I actually want the Hunter to hit me. This is great. We're in such a good position. Because the Hunter hit me after they used the mirror, this means they have nothing after the gate opens. They're on a cooldown. This gives the survivors a huge advantage. So, if you guys are playing Survivor and it is a block lead, make sure you're not giving free hits to the Hunter when the Cypher's primed until they use their mirror. Block Queens know this. They're not going to try to hit you at all. They're going to try to force a free hit out of you, and then the Cyphers will pop, they'll mirror on top of you, you're dead immediately. Right? So that's what they're going to try to do. And your job as Survivor is to avoid that, and once they use the mirror, then, heck, try to bait the Hunter to just going after you completely. You know, just be like, oh hey Hunter, hit me, it's totally not bait. Person under me has to give me their account. Genesis. You're right though, it's worse when it's a mirror on a prime Cypher. Yeah, it's a lot worse. If it's a hit and I was gonna go rescue anyway, sure the Prospector could have rescued. Honestly, at the end of the day, it would be better just to hold the elbow pad anyway. Because I had a feeling we were gonna need it for later anyway. You know, we would get much more value later out of it when I'm trying to pressure that Cypher. Because that's the key. That's the key with Blood Queen. It's a free hit every 28 seconds. So you have to remember, every time they use their mirror, they can't get another hit for the next 28 seconds, assuming your survivors know how to use Palatine windows correctly and they know basic routes. Because literally, Blood Queen has nothing to help chase after that first mirror. It's 4:25. Should I go sleep? Maybe Anastasia. I mean, we're gonna end the stream in 35 minutes. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be 5 a.m. by then. You should probably sleep. That's really late. I always keep my streams up. Technically, there's been like 2 or 3 exceptions where I've deleted a stream, but otherwise they're still there. And I don't even know if I deleted it or if I just made it up private. There's a few that are private. Maybe I deleted one. I don't remember. Siki, what do you think about my beloved patient? Yeah, he's alright. I wouldn't recommend him as a survivor, to be honest. Like, dude, there's just so many, like, better survivors. Like, I'm not saying patient is bad. He's good. He's good. I just prefer all of these other survivors. They just do the job much better. Mercenary, Forward, Perfumer, Seer, Priestess. Heck, even Painter does a lot better of a job than Patient. Unless it's a very map-specific thing. It feels like a very map-specific thing to go Patient. Like, it's going to be very difficult to get more value out of Patient's hooks than it would be for, like, Gravekeeper Shovel. Gravekeeper Shovel typically tends to get value a lot more, especially since you trigger hit recovery and it gives you basically 4 seconds of go wherever you want and rebound your kite for free, essentially. Perfumer is kind of the same idea. You do have to be a little bit more skillful with her. It's not as brainless as Gravedigger. Mercenary, though, Forward. Very brainless characters. It's just... maybe you would use Patient as your second rescuer. That's the only real advice I have for him. Otherwise, just pick a better kiter. I'm sorry for disappointing you, Genesis. He's alright, it's just there's better options. I mean, heck. At least Lawyer can't get Terror Shotgun rescues. This man's a legend. For that reason, you could say Lawyer is the best rescuer in the game. Think about it. If you get hit far from the chair, you have veterans bonus to save you so that you can still reach the chair. It really comes in clutch. And if the hunter's like doing that trick where they're just waiting at chair and they're trying to get a lucky hit on you, like let's say it's Axeblade or Lizard who have a instant swing, as lawyer you are completely immune to the thingy. So we have 2 psychologist users. What? I gave my life savings to Flower. I was already disappointed with that diss you did to Ada and Emil when she came out, psych. That diss to Ada at the end of the video, though. I start off the video with like, hey guys, let me show you all this cool stuff that you can do with Ada. Now let me throw that all out the window and say that she's just, she's more of like an survivor. I think in tournaments she has a lot better uses. I mean, to be fair, that last game we actually got some good value out of the Psychologist heal. That was actually some really good value. Because then she healed up someone for free when the hunter wasn't chasing her. It was kind of a sacrifice though, because then she died immediately after, but in that situation, man, that Psychologist had really good game sense in that situation, because in that situation, you know, all we're trying to do is we're just trying to keep everyone alive. We just need someone to rescue without, you know, going down. Because even technically I could have rescued, but I just would have gone down. I don't want to do that 2 times in the same game at that point. I only really want to do it if like I know for a fact the hunter's not going to go after me, because they have other problems like protecting the Cypher. But like there's really certain times and where you would rescue at half health Mercenary. The most basic advice I have for Mercenary is typically almost never rescue with full health as Mercenary. Half health with Mercenary. It really depends on the hunter and like how important is it that you save your ability over taking hits. Typically, it's better to use the item than getting hit. That is the typical rule. But against a Blood Queen who is super item dependent and ability dependent from her side, it would be better to save the elbow pad in that situation. Since I know the hunter's not going to go pick me up. They have worse problems to think about, like the Cypher being almost primed, the chair is, at that point, kind of a distraction more so. Psyche, do you like spicy foods? I very much do like spicy foods. Honestly, guys, we're not going to rescue for 2 reasons. That mechanic is really far from the chair, so I'd be actually wasting a lot of time just traveling to it. And second, it is a mechanic, so we're assuming the robot is spending time decoding. But yeah, we proceed to see the robot rescue instead. Mikey, do you like raspberry cookies? No context being given. I've never had a raspberry cookie. I can say though that for certainty I don't really like cookies that much. I'm not a super big fan of sweet stuff. Maybe once in a while it's fine. Dude, I just realized Psychologist is so bad against Gamekeeper once he gets 1,000 presents. All the Gamekeeper has to do is just hook you once and then hit you and then hook you again and hit you. And it's like you were at half health the entire time. It's like you didn't even heal. Because it's essentially the same thing. If you're gonna get hooked, you're gonna also take a hit, so that's how it'd be like. He's ignoring my question? What's your question, Random? What was the question? I did a typo too? What? Someone deleted your message, Random. Psyche, did you take your morning poop today? Who's asking that? Okay, in this situation, I guess we're also gonna let the Perfumer rescue since she's closer. But we're just gonna lose the game, let's be real here. What kind of spicy foods do you like, Psyche? Typically, almost any hot sauce I like. Tabasco, Cholula. I'm sure there's others that I can't think of right now. Love the hot sauces. I would love to try like Ghost Pepper hot sauce or California Reaper hot sauce. Dude, I remember when I was a kid, like California Reapers didn't even exist. The hottest pepper was a Ghost Pepper, I think. And then like one day I watched this video saying that like Okay, it was Good Mythical Morning. I was watching Good Mythical Morning because I used to watch Good Mythical Morning a lot. It was like this talk show, but they did also cool stuff with it. And I was watching these guys, and they were doing like the ghost pepper challenge, where they like eat a ghost pepper, and for the next 10 or 15 minutes, they wouldn't eat any ice cream, they wouldn't drink any milk, anything like that. Although honestly, I'm pretty sure milk actually makes it worse once the food gets to a certain level of spice, because it is a liquid at the end of the day, and it does spread the heat around your mouth. I could sit here and explain how spicy foods work. Basically, they do something to your mouth, and it attaches to your mouth like these spicy thingies. Look, I don't know a whole lot about it either. It's pretty limited knowledge for me. Okay, please hook down. Hook down? I mean elbow pad down. I was so scared I was gonna get hooked from the side, and then he just straight up, what's it called? Straight up just hits me with no recovery. But the thing is, he wasn't even next to the edge. Oh, now I have to do this. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised. I thought he would try to hook me at the window and terror shock me. I'm very surprised he didn't try to go for that. The Cypher's almost primed. Unfortunately, we did waste a second elbow pad for no reason because they thought the gamekeeper would go for it. Maybe he just didn't realize it at the time. Oh man, this really sucks. We actually probably won't tie this game anymore because he's just gonna sit on the side of the stairs and gonna hit someone with no recovery. He's gonna do that. Oh no, he just swung right away. So now we can try to run away. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, now, oh yes, now we're in the money. Now the perfumer has time to get to a window after she gets hit. Oh, why? Yeah. Yeah, welcome to rank, everybody. Welcome to rank. Seriously? Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know. Please go in the pallet. This is like our only chance. Can we decode this? No, we cannot. We're just gonna get trapped from the left side. The gamekeeper was pretty smart to make sure that he doesn't place a trap towards one side. Okay. I actually got stuck on a wall there. I'm surprised I didn't get hooked. Please don't hook. Actually, this is much better. Oh, yeah. Were there traps there? I'm kind of confused, because the trap happened... Yeah. I'm really confused, guys. Because she was decoding that earlier, so I don't know why there was suddenly a trap there. Okay. Please elbow pad! Game! Why didn't you elbow pad when I tapped on you earlier? That's really unlucky. It happened again this rank session. There's no dungeon here anyway. Yeah. Dude, I don't know what kind of teammates we're getting. We're getting teammates that are getting terror shock out the window so we can pop. And then for whatever reason we're not popping. Where did those traps come from then? If she was priming it earlier, I have no idea. How does that even happen? Like, how do you decode the cipher? How do you manage to prime it and just leave a trap next to you the whole time? Why don't people take down traps? And if she was decoding it, that means the trap wasn't an issue. That means she was still able to decode without it interfering. I don't know. Makes no sense. Psyche Jacobson? That's the most American name I've ever heard. American last name. Psyche isn't a real name, of course. Guys, if you were to read my last name, 90% of you would not be able... Heck, I doubt even 10% of you are Polish. If you're not Polish, you can't read my last name. I won't tell you my last name, obviously, but basically, I'll just say it's got like literally no vowels. It has like one vowel in it. And like, don't normally last names have tons of vowels in them? Because it helps with the pronunciation. Yeah, it's just a bunch of, it's just, yeah, try to pronounce MLY all together. That's not my last name, that's just a sample. Try to pronounce just those 3 letters. How would you pronounce that in English? You can't. We got I Eat Ice, I Love JoJo. I don't recognize these people. I mean, I Eat Ice, I think I recognize. Who are they talking about? I don't know these guys. Maybe if they spoke in English, I would remember them. I swear I've seen Ice speak in English, though. I swear I've seen this. I don't know, maybe they changed their name, I don't know. IDV translation at its finest. Is it like completely wrong or something? This Identify game is ruining your studies, mister. Psyche, can you say Feliz Jueves? There you go. There you go, Genesis. Feliz Jueves. Did you think I would say Jueves? Is that like a test? It's a violinist. We don't see a lot of violinists these days. Usually, if you ever see a violinist, it's automatically replaced by Anne, because Anne is just a easier to play, less skillful version of violinist. Okay, we're gonna let her pass through. She's probably gonna portal through the rock. Okay, I'm out of here. Well, oh my gosh, that note is dirty. Can I even decode this? Yes, I think I still can. Peepers, nice. Just barely out of range of the cipher. Yeah, now we're wasting a lot of time. It's kind of unlucky. I don't even know why the priestess went close to me. Didn't I ping my cipher right away as soon as I touched it, so she knows not to decode, not to go towards it? I swear Identify translates my I prefer not getting an owl there into I'm coming for your president. Your president is mine! We're kidnapping the president. Watch out, Spiky Code. I think the FBI might be onto you after hearing that one. Although thankfully it's a Chinese-owned company, so I don't think you'll have any issues there. Although you might get issues from the Chinese government. That would be a yikes. I'm kidding. I don't think that would happen. That would... I mean, people say much worse stuff than that, let's be honest. Flamey Psyche is champ. Yes, I am champion. I don't play afternoon sessions, never do. If you are a champion, can you tell me if randoms are good? No, they are not. It is exactly the same. The thing is, ever since they made it so it takes 40 stars to increase... It used to take 40 points to get a star, and now it's 30 points, and I feel like that really inflated the system a lot. Look, I don't really have a good explanation. I feel like if it was... I also feel that if it was 40 stars, I feel like it still would have gotten inflated. Not 40 stars, I mean 40 points per star. I just get that feeling, I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't matter anyway. Yeah. Okay, he got lucky. That's what I hate about violinists. Sometimes you get lucky with the violin notes, sometimes you don't. It's an instant thing. It's instantaneous. You try to mind game them the best to your ability, but... Honestly, I don't know why he didn't swing at me. I was tapping the rescue button. He could have just swung at me right there. Because I wasn't close enough to the chair. By all means, that should have been an awful rescue. But the violinist got greedy, I think. I think he was trying to hit me with full presence, so then I knew all I had to do was stand in the middle. But he still could have swung at me. That was a really bad rescue. What you should do there is, as soon as you get hit by the note, you're supposed to immediately rescue and then elbow pad away. It's possible to do that, so that is what should have happened. Hopefully we get a rescue out of Johnny. But yeah, slight mistake by me there. I'm very happy he tried doing full presence, because the full presence did nothing. Very thankful. The nice thing about Violinist is even if you get hit by the note, it's fine. You can still technically rescue. Before he swings at you. I just did it wrong right there. I did it poorly. Poor execution. My name's Blue, but yes, Flower is staged. Does this person have claustrophobia? They do. Okay. Darn. That could have went so bad. Like we wouldn't be winning this game if all the Violinist did was just swing at me there. Because then I wouldn't be able to finish my Cypher. We wouldn't have Cyphers primed by that point, because I would have to waste 30 seconds getting up. Technically, it's like 34 seconds. 33, somewhere around that number. I will use a violin as a weapon to smack people. Oh yeah, oh everyone's out. I'm out. Acrobat's gate decode with claustrophobia is funny. It's like 0. That's what mechanics decode for gates used to be. Back when she had 45% reduced decoding on gates, and there used to be no limit on how many people were injured. You just endlessly increase your negative decode for every person that's damaged. So basically, it will be possible to decode over 100% slower if there were 3 people injured. It's not possible anymore because there's a limit of only 2 people that will slow down the mechanics decode, but it used to be like that. She used to have a higher base decoding though to make up for it. And the robot lasted so long, so you anyway just had the robot decode the gate. Cheryl, what are you on? What is Cheryl talking about? I'm concerned. Let's try to be nice in the chat, guys. This is getting out of context fast. If you go negative decoding, then you could decode backwards. No, it means that your decode is close to 0%. That means when you touch a cipher, it literally just says minimum decoding, or it says something like that, and your progress doesn't increase at all. It increases like 1% after 15 seconds. So technically it's not 0, but you get the point. It can't go lower than 100% technically, because it won't let you decode slower than 100%. But yes, technically it was possible to not be able to decode ciphers as mechanic. Like you would completely never be able to decode if there were 3 people injured. If there's 2 people injured, you can at least decode like 60% slower or something like that. So you have the decoding of like 2 wildlings combined into negative 70% decode. But then once a 3rd person got hit, you wouldn't be able to decode at all. Well, yeah, like I said, they changed that. It's not like that anymore. You can actually, like 3 people can be injured and it only counts for 2 people. I swear, it wasn't that long ago. Was that rework really that long ago that some people don't remember? Or like, that people have joined the game since then, and they never knew it even existed like that? Yeah, let's just say it sounds like Mechanic was a lot worse back then, but she was actually broken because of her robot. The only reason they reworked her base decode is because the robot was much worse. The only reason Mechanic is good is because of her robot. You'll anyway just decode everything with the robot. But yeah, this is a really bad start to this game. I don't even know what happened. Did this person just disconnect? That sucks that the robot was someone decoding that. Okay, if he leaves the chair, I'll go for the rescue, but he's in my way. Ever Sleeping is a very claustrophobic map. It's very narrow in the way it works. There's no way to just easily avoid the hunter. This is like the best we can do. No, why are you rescuing? Okay. You know what? This is fine, because now we have a really good distraction. Was it worth it, though? Wasting 2 elbow pads and my health? No, it wasn't. I would have gone to rescue. And I'm pretty sure, she had distress, so they could see me elbow padding to the chair. Yeah, that was not worth it at all. The Seer didn't even use their owl. Yeah. The only reason we actually... Okay, seriously, dude. Now he actually has to destroy all these tentacles, because the next time someone vaults this window, they're just gonna die. Instantly. Like, that type of gameplay just makes me mad. That's the point of, like, I don't even understand how he could be that bad. I'm sorry, Lauren. I'm sorry, I don't know what else to say. That was really bad. We're not gonna win this game anymore. I'll destroy this tentacle as well, even though the Cypher's primed, only because it's next to a pallet. And that I have a feeling we might need to use this pallet eventually. Oh, I meant to slow vault that. And I have no elbow pads, so... Yeah. I can't even go rescue. Does this trigger? Please trigger. It doesn't trigger behind walls. I can't even go rescue. Because I wasted all my elbow pads on that rescue thinking no one else is rescuing, and then suddenly Psychologist changed her mind. Like, seriously, that's the type of thing you have to communicate before I use my elbow pad. And, like, when you know the hunter is next to me. Like, when you know the hunter has left the chair. Did the Seer even ping? Well, yeah, the Seer did ping help me, technically. Why is there a ring around Psyche? Is there a ring around me? The headphones? I don't know. Well, this is the robot's, Cypher right here. But we're probably just gonna get teleported on. If he has Trump card, he'll use it right here. Unless he decides to go after the Psychologist. In which case, he probably is. Okay. It happens. I guess. It happens somehow. It happens somehow, that's all I know. This feaster is friendly now. I actually wanted to kite him. Because that early game really upset me. It really looked like a quick match. Psyche, this is kind of interesting or fun question, but if you were a Survivor 185, what would be your abilities? What would you be? Decoder, assist, rescue, kiter. Probably not assist. Assist definitely isn't my type of character. I definitely will not play assist characters. I typically stay away from stuff like Priestess or Seer, because I feel like their abilities are a lot more area dependent. You know, you'll get a lot more value from it depending on on where you even are. You know, you won't even get as much value out of the priestess if you're not even in an area where you can use the portals very well. And the Seer Owl is okay sometimes. It's really only one ability, which is what ruins it. I just prefer to play something much more kiter based. I guess I'll also play Rescuer. It's hard to say because I play pretty much every survivor, even the support characters. I will play, even though I don't like to play them. They're just good characters. You know, something about them just makes them so strong when they're not the ones kiting. That's why I would consider playing it. I forgot to give that feaster a like. Who was that feaster? Thank you, Alex. Oopsie, misspelled. Alex. Your YouTube is lagging? It might be because my Wi-Fi may be slow. Honestly, I don't think so, because my Wi-Fi on my iPad is fine. But I'll plug in the Ethernet just in case. You guys are getting spoilers for like one of the stream ideas. Scared me there on the church match we had? Oh, thank you. If you guys want, you can always say hello to me if you match with me. If you ever match with me, though, it's most likely gonna be in quick match, and I'm most likely gonna be Hunter. But hey, if you see me, it's fine to say hello. I'll always speak up. The only times I won't like say anything is if I get a match instantly. I have to update the counter. I always forget to do that. That's gonna be fun. Yes, guys, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait to think of all the horrible scenarios I can find myself in. Watch, it's gonna be like an All for One Part 2. All for One, the hunters all the time. Part 2. It's gonna be just like that thief stream, where I'm gonna be picking survivors that keep going down to All for One's block queen because they don't counter they don't counter All for One. All for One's block queen. Any good block queen won't miss their mirrors. And I'm just gonna die over and over. Oh, Jason, what's up? Wait, Jason, did you message something else? How is school? Did you say hi? Jason, I haven't seen you in forever. Someone recognized you, Jason. Someone in the chat recognizes you? Michael noticing. I see you, Jason. How could I forget your incognito profile picture? How is school? It's going alright. I don't really like talking about school that much because honestly, Jason, ever since like we stopped going to Lane and you graduate from Lane, it kind of felt like that after I graduated from elementary school, when like I was going to Lane, and it just didn't feel right. It felt like a home away from home. I felt like homesick because I was just so familiar with the other place that I don't want to go to this new place. And here's the worst thing about college. At least in high school and middle school, you guys are unified by like by the stupidity you have as a kid. Like, you're a bunch of kids. You're kind of unified by that. But in college, it feels like everyone's on their own. You know, you're an adult. They're an adult. Everyone is acting so mature all the time. It's like they don't want to have anything to do with you. I don't really like it. I mean, I'm sure I'll get used to it. But then there's like that whole issue of money that I have to worry about. And it's just all this like stuff that I don't want to think about. It's a Mad Eyes. What the heck? No one plays this Hunter. Okay, someone spawned there. You miss high school more, I know. I feel you. I miss high school, but I miss middle school even more, because the thing about middle school is every time you went up to the next grade level, we would still keep our classmates. They wouldn't change. For that reason, I didn't like high school either for that reason. Because in high school, you have a class with someone and then you most likely won't see them ever again in another class. Maybe if you get lucky. Like, I had you in AP Chemistry again, which was really relieving because it's always nice to have a good friend in a class like that. Don't answer if you don't want to, but what are you majoring? Biochemistry. What? We do everything independently, I know, right? The other thing I hate about college is that everything is online. They don't pass out papers. They don't do a very thorough notes. Like in my chemistry class, it's awful. It's awful right now in chemistry because right now the way it works is the teacher does like 2 or 3 slides. He skips over them really quick too. See, I wasn't paying attention there. He skips over them really fast. I don't even get a chance to write them down. And then I'm expected to remember everything I learned in the past year of chemistry from 2 or 3 years ago in that one class period. And we just jump right into practice problems like, dude, I need more of an intro than that. Look, dude, I need to remember the difference between atomic mass units and moles. What's the difference? Because I forgot the difference. How would you calculate? Like, there are some things like you pick up, but... Dude... It's so bad. Not to mention the seats in the lecture class of chemistry are so bad. They're so bad. The desks are so bad. They're one of those desks connected to the chair, and the desk isn't even like close to you, so you're always like leaning over having to write everything. It's so awful. Who designed that? Who thought that was a good idea? It makes no sense. Okay, now I'm just ranting. Michael, I'm doing organic chem now. It makes me so sad. Are you like majoring in organic chemistry, Jason? So relatable. Like the chair thingy, the lecture hall chairs, they're so bad. They're so bad. Are most of you guys in college? Most of these people are underage, Jason. Dude. They're... This is like kind of a side note thing, Jason, but in this community, dude, the amount of pedophile like accusations there have been is like crazy. There are like all these famous YouTubers that are getting told off because they were like acting strangely to an underage person. I mean, I think most of you guys are in college. Maybe I shouldn't speak for that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Never mind, I won't speak on that. I don't like how this console is next to the Cypher now. Oh, is he out of energy? Where's the wall? Okay, there's the wall. He's gonna disappear right now. That counts. That should not count. He actually missed. I ran through the wall and I saw there was an opening. I'm like, oh shoot. Mad Eyes messed up this time, didn't he? Let's be real though, that fence probably most likely counted fairly. I'm telling you, it's like you one nap session in those desks and you'll knock out for a while. I don't know what you are on. Dude, you definitely don't want to fall asleep. That would be one of the worst things to do. I think we should be able to win this game. I don't know if Mechanic can make it to the chair. Did Jason say anything after that? You said yikes. I actually tried playing IV5 once. It was so hard. Identity 5, yeah. It's a rough game. I mean, I think it's pretty basic. You just need to focus on the tutorial, and the tutorial says use pallets to defend yourself, use windows to defend yourself. The difference being is that pallets protect you for longer, but they're not reusable. So you just gotta memorize the map. I think at first it's really hard because it's a learning curve memorizing the maps. He's just gonna corner me here. I gotta get out of basement. He's just gonna lock me in there. I'm sorry, Mechanic. I legit can't rescue you. I can't rescue you right now. Okay. Thankfully, these are at least going down. That was awful. That's awful to experience. He's just gonna... I can't do anything. That's really unlucky. Let's go! Oh, we got it! Oh no, we don't. Oh no! Oh, the fence went down because of the chair! Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome, that was brilliant. Okay. We're in a really bad spot right now. We're in a really bad spot. That was dangerous. That was really dangerous. For the record, Jason, this hunter isn't even a good hunter. We just didn't get a very good early game. He doesn't have detention, so I'm fine. I guess we'll take a hit. Okay. I'm okay with that. Your country doesn't use the term college. Looks like we're not going to be able to win this game, unfortunately. Let's get out before he blocks me. How did you do that? It's an ability, Mercenary. Mercenary has double pads. He bounces around the map, basically. He's one of the most broken survivors. Am I not going to leave, though? Technically, you don't want to leave, because if you pick yourself up, you could help your team still, maybe for a body block. Oh, that's the rank session. I think we tied, right? Did we tie that? We had a game where 4 survivors escaped? I don't remember that. We lost? Did we lose that? We actually just lost that. I got +1 point for it, so at least I'm not being punished. But what the heck? We were in a fine position. I don't even know what happened at the end there. What the heck, guys? Okay, that's another loss. The randoms in this game are not very good. I don't think, to be fair, I don't think there was anything we could do late game. Nah, that's not necessarily true. The mechanic should have been destroying a console before she started working on the gate. And I think someone got blinked earlier in the game, so that's why that knockdown happened. Maybe they got hit by 2 fences and then blinked. That's why the chair was happening. Trash bag. Not to mention the toxicity. Yikes. See you later, Jason. You didn't even say hi, Jam? Your character counters me and you lost, and you had Psyche? How trash you have to be to lose with all those odds in your favor? Yo, this person called me by my name. Usually they just say Mercenary. Yikes. Let's get out of here. We don't want to stream that. It's a personal dilemma. It's a personal dilemma. I think what happened is that Survivor matched with that Mad Eyes earlier, and like they were being really toxic about how they won. Something about bragging. Post-match is good when you want to see drama. Maybe I would have sticked around if I wasn't streaming. That's like a personal thing. I don't want to show that. I had a 2 AM rank session. I got so many draws and 1 victory. I used to do mornings for a little bit. This was in the summer of last year. I did this for like 2 days or a few days at least. Not very long at all. I would get up at 4 a.m. I would set up an alarm at 4 a.m. Play those 2 hours and then go back to sleep. It was awful. It was awful. Playing a strategy game at 4 a.m. in the morning is not my cup of tea. I didn't think the issue is that you didn't stay to threaten rescuing. If he needs a chair. I think the issue is that you didn't stay to threaten rescuing if he leaves chair. So he just walled the other gate and chased the mechanic. You're potentially right. But that is also a very risky thing to do. What if he traps me? If I don't get in that gate, I could be the next person to be trapped. I can't take any chances with Mad Eyes. I think I know what you're talking about. Usually I always talk about how you should not leave the gate right away. Like as a mercenary, if you're at full health or Hunter doesn't have detention, like don't walk in the gate. Like stay outside the gate just to make it awkward for the Hunter, because then they would have to waste time chasing you and they can't hit you for free. We're in that situation when Mad Eyes is full presence and you just killed someone. I don't want to be the next person to get trapped. The other issue that I was scared about, the whole reason why I left, is because what if he walled me off from the gate? Like, yes, I'm inside the gate, but I'm not out technically yet, so he could still wall me off. And then I can't escape, then he can pick me up, and then we lose that way. So, I would have stayed longer, but you have to think ahead of time with Mad Eyes. A few of these things. Dude, if we had a thief, we would have won. If we had a thief, we would have won, because the way thief works is you just wait until the Mad Eyes uses the console, then flashlight him. And it gets him off the console. It's better than forward. It's like, yeah, I said hi, Pink. Sorry, I didn't see it. Do we have practice today? I have to check something real quick. I don't think we're fighting a match, even though my rank as Hunter is so low. Typically, we should find matches pretty quick. Quinn, will you return my love if Psyche doesn't? That's a yikes from me. Duo Hunters normally doesn't go this long? I know, right? That's strange. Your time has come. Hold up. Did you know what position reporting means? Okay, when I was on Lena's account, this was something different. It said it was talking about juking and how to juke the Hunter. I don't call it juking. I call it baiting, or dodging, or breaking their ankles. Do you know what position reporting means? Listen up, guys. This is an important lesson. Position reporting is when a survivor effectively informs their teammates of their position and the Hunter's position via quick messages and in-game audio according to the red dot's direction on the map. Guys, this is a beautiful example of why you should ping in this game. It lets you know where, if you say what Hunter is near me, it lets your team know where you are and where the Hunter is, so they know not to go there. They also know where you are, so if there's a forward on your team, they can effectively follow you and support you. We're not going to talk about that. I feel like that's pretty simple stuff. I had a different message. That's different. Although I wouldn't really call it position reporting, it's called pinging. But yeah, I don't know who made those lessons. Ping, I'm sorry, I don't want to say anything in Spanish I don't understand. The Chinese ad was so cute, reminds you of Robot Chicken. Wait, so you're telling me that I should use pings when I'm playing? Yes, NetEase is telling you guys to use pings when you play. It's 4 AM and I should probably sleep if this is legal. Are we not gonna get a match? No one's playing a Hunter. I'm a low tier Hunter. What is this? I should be getting matches pretty quick. Usually the matches are like in 3 seconds. What's going on here? Is it because everyone is still playing... Everyone in this tier is playing the extra hour of rain? Have you heard that they're trying to get Dream Witch and Photo into duo hunters? I have. I think Dream Witch is more possible. It's more possible with Dream Witch, I think. But with Photographer... Holy crap. Too much is gonna be going on with Photographer. You're gonna have 16 survivor icons, and that's way too much. I feel like what they should do is they should take that survivor icon and instead of doubling it below the actual survivor health icons, they should like make it smaller and like make it to the bottom right of each person's actual health, like right on the corner. Psyche, what's your tier? I'm Saber. It's taking a while. It takes like 3 seconds normally. I'll play like one match, and then I'll finish for the day. I'm just terrified of Dream Witch in duos. It would be really scary. I think I know these people. Juice and Milk. They must have changed their names. Miki. Seriously, Miki? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I know these two. Milk and Juice. Why am I so far down on the list? Come on, game. Dude, is Schmitty playing? Oh no, that's not Schmitty. That's an imposter. Sussy Baka. I haven't seen Schmitty play in a while. What should I play? I don't know what to play. I don't want to play Sculptor. I hate Sculptor. We should play X-Boy. I haven't played X-Boy in a while. Don't lag on me! Okay, well the game froze on me when I pressed X-Boy, so I didn't get to see my build. Hopefully I have the right build. Game do be freezing on me when I'm trying to pick a character. Play Hellember. I've played so much Hellember like a few weeks ago, just to get the skin like from the offer. There was like this Lantern offer. Do I have the right build? I think this is the right build. It could also be the wrong build. I don't even remember what I normally take. Do I take faster pallet breaking on this map or not? I don't even remember. Stop using my routes! No! I hate when people do this. Because then it makes my life so difficult. Oh no, never. Actually, that makes it a lot easier. I thought they were like gonna stay there in that area. I'm coming for you, Milk. Oh, what accessory does Milk have? Is that a Lantern? Lantern, she's wearing you. Psyche isn't a girl boss himself? Oh no, not this again. Why are we on the topic of girl bosses? She's doing the bubble titty. Any tips, for kiting Speedy Boy? Who is Speedy Boy? Wheel? Clown? Axe Boy? Ripper? There's a lot of Speedy Boys. I'm confused which one you were referring to. Oh, maybe Axe because he's a boy, I guess. You just gotta. Oh, he's still okay. I'll destroy this because she's gonna drop the pallet anyway. Or she just does that. Never mind. I'm okay with that. The biggest thing with Axeboy is that an Axeboy can't effectively use souls if you're constantly behind walls. When you're behind walls, it makes it very awkward for him to try to aim a soul correctly. I mean, think about it. How is he supposed to? He has to see you to be able to aim accurately. So try to use walls to your advantage, and you gotta watch your back. You gotta get used to the speed of the souls so that when it's going in front of you, you can swerve out the way, like a hard left or a hard right, depending which direction is available to you. Like, if there's a wall on your left, make sure you swerve to the right, and then go for the power of the window. You could also use an item at that moment if you need to. But remember, if you're ever in a situation where you probably won't be able to dodge, you could also just use your item. And okay, seriously. And you could just do it that way, and you could stall. Like, if you're a perfumer, in that situation, you would let the fireball cross and then use your perfume so that way the Axeboy can't swing at you. Okay. There we go. Mailing people is people? People is people? What the heck? I'm very confused. Should I be concerned? Okay, after this, Juice has no more, baseballs after this, so we don't have to worry about anything now. One of the baseballs was a charged shot, and the other baseball was, well, the other two baseballs I broke. Suppose that. That's kind of annoying. The psychologist healed Juice. That was a pretty smart play. Okay. She's just gonna drop both pallets, so we're gonna break one as soon as possible. That was a very bad swing. Did he destroy my tree? Juice, did you destroy my tree? We have to... Okay, that was an awful time to place a tree. Okay. And that's not gonna count either, so... Okay, now I'm getting kited at the worst pallets possible in the game. That doesn't count! That doesn't count, game? Okay. If I was a survivor, that would have counted, for sure. I guess the psychologist could send health again, but then they'll have no one decoding the ciphers. Or they're just healing normally. That was kind of unlucky. There was no soul next to me that entire time. Like, bruh. Okay. Oh, yes, they were behind Arms Factory. That makes total sense. They were on the side of the map. Cypher's not prime, which is why I'm not afraid to swing. Their closest prime Cypher would be this one right over here, which they are not able to decode anyway. Your souls are good. I think you'll be fine with the mirrors. Mirrors and souls are two very different things. And you also have to remember, I regularly play Axeboy. I'm very familiar with timing the souls. Okay, the soul just kind of disappeared on me. Rip. I wonder if that's Cypher's prime. No, nothing's being worked on. Hi, Juice. I do know Juice. I'm not just doing that to be a jerk. I do know Juice. Yeah. Yeah, but no Cypher is being shaken. I am shooketh at the Cypher progress. Look at this soul. It's just permanently attached to me. Psyche used to be a Dream Witch main. Yeah, back in season 5 when Dream Witch was first becoming good, and Dude, when people first were figuring out how good Dream Witch was, at first everyone thought she was F tier. No one could figure out how to use her. And then people realized you can make the leech follow your main body so that you can surprise people. Almost every match someone would get terror shocked by a leech because they didn't know. It happens so often. So then I started playing Dream Witch. I started like thinking about, okay, if you can't beat them, the best way is to play them just so you can get an idea of where they go, what they do, and when will they use traits, and is there a way to counter it? Spoiler alert, there isn't, because they just blink and they just blink you, they just patroller you, it's just endless. Typically, you can practice on not getting sandwiched. That's the best thing you can practice, but otherwise, with patrollers, the best thing you can do is learn how to make sure the patroller doesn't bite you or slow you down, because there is a way to do that. You just have to drop or vault something, and it cancels the bite, but you have to do it perfectly. And then blink, you're not dodging blinks. Like, the Dream Witch will have to be bad for you to be able to dodge blinks. Oh, that's a new one. That's actually really cool. I'll wear that one, because I do like wearing the Axeplay portraits. It's kind of cheesy, though. I swear there was another one. Did Axeplay never have a colorful memory? I guess Axeplay never had one. They gave it to all these other hunters. Heck, they even gave it to Dream Witch. What's so colorful about Dream Witch? I used to wear this one. But yeah. That was the session, guys. Thank you so much for joining along, and I stream every Mondays and Thursdays. For those of you interested, maybe you want to catch another stream. That is when I stream Mondays and Thursdays, CST from 20 to 22. Or for those that do not use military time zone, that would be from 10 p.m. Sorry, from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Even though I don't even actually live in the CST time zone. So, sorry, not CST, EST. EST. Oh my god, I'm always mixing up my time zones. EST. New York time zone, basically. Everyone's heard of New York, right? Even though I don't live in New York. What is goodbye in Spanish again? You could say adios. Alright, guys. I'll catch you all later. If you didn't see, I made a stream earlier about opening like hundreds of memory spheres. Oh yeah, that was totally my account. I am totally no longer free to play. I had 21,000 echoes, now I'm back to 0. Okay, I'm just kidding. That was all on Lena's account. That wasn't even on my account. But yeah, if you want to watch it, it's there. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining along, and I will see you all later. Take care, guys. Okay, and maybe next stream... Okay, quick thing. Maybe next stream I'll do the... whatever survivor dies first I pick next stream, but that's if I buy Psychologist in time. I think I should be able to get Psychologist in time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining along, and I will see you all later. Peace. This is Psyche. Good night, you guys. Good night, Psyche. Good night. Good night, everyone. Guys like the stream. A meal stream? Maybe. Oh man, I have a lot of streams to do. We should bring back the randomizer. Randomizer was good. Alright guys, seriously now. See you later.